like the LTF training because it gave me the chance to go through some of the activities and see how I could use them in my classroom, see how I could take my students to the next level with some of the topics that were covered, how it could improve and supplement the stuff that we have in our textbook.
The LTF training that I've had these past 2 summers I think has been really beneficial to me as a teacher in that it has shown me examples of assignments and a way to do labs that I have been doing, but though to increase the level of questioning and the rigor in those assignments.
Laying the foundation lessons have definitely increased the rigor in my class. My students, I feel, are better at ACT-like skills. They are better at graphing and analyzing data than they were before the LTF lessons, and they definitely allow me to ask much more detailed, in-depth questions about labs.
I think there comes a point when all teachers get to kind of a standstill in their lesson planning and ideas. Laying the foundation gave us a lot of new ideas about how we could approach teaching in a more in-depth way with all of our students, not only my pre-AP kids. So I've taken the lessons that they have taught us and adapted them with even my general kids. My lowest level learners have been able to do more than I thought that they could do.
When I went to the training, the first year training, I was so excited because I had exposure to a lot of activities that got the kids thinking at a higher level. So I was exposed to activities myself, questions, analysis questions at the end of labs that got me and the students to think at a higher level. My favorite is the error analysis. So when kids do a lab, if a mistake is made, how is that going to change the calculation, and getting the kids to support their claim with mathematical justification. So I love it. Use it a lot.
One of the main things I really enjoy about LTF is that when I'm teaching things like argumentation, rhetorical devices, that I have a solid book that I can go to and flip through and find exactly what I'm looking for, and it saves me a ton of time fiddling through the internet looking for an article that I know is there but I just can't find it. LTF has it organized and laid out, and I don't have to do worksheets, and I don't have to do day 1, day 2, day 3. I can pull from it. I can adjust the work and make it fit for my classroom, and it just makes it amazing.
I really like the way that the kids, it makes the kids think in terms of looking beyond just simple answers to questions. It really makes them dig into the material and ask them to analyze data a lot of the times, and ask really good conclusion type questions that I think really stretch our kids in terms of their science thinking. I also use the tests for my pre-AP class to help prepare them in terms of how do AP questions, AP biology questions look, how do I navigate through those kind of questions, how do I figure out correct answers from not correct answers. So I use the tests a lot to kind of look at my standards and figure out what is the depth that I need to go to with the standard.
I've been a classroom teacher for 24 years and science teacher the whole time before I went to the LTF training. So even as a 24-year veteran, I had a lot to gain. Learned something every single day at the training sessions, and learn something and get new things every time I go onto the LTF site.
The study sessions helped me to be prepared for the tests because I was able to be confident in them and succeed them because I wasn't stressing out that I wouldn't pass them and that I could pass them.
It gave me more of an incentive to take not only just the AP exam, but you're going to get a check at the end of it. So with the $100 bonus and possibly a college credit, it'd be dumb not to take the exam.
The study sessions are different than classroom setting because it's more one-on-one and working with specific skills and getting tips for the exams.
Study sessions really helped me to just see how ready I was for the test. I felt really confident about it afterwards. And also I won an iPod Touch, so that was pretty cool too.